What if you could retire a full decade earlier than planned without earning a single extra dollar? The secret isn't grinding harder or picking stocks, it's geography. The average American needs $1.2 million saved to retire comfortably. But move to the right country and that number drops to just $300,000. Same lifestyle, same freedom, different location. This is geo-arbitrage. Earning in strong currency while spending in weak currency. And when it's done wrong, it actually makes people poorer, not freer. It's completely rewriting the retirement rulebook for thousands of people worldwide. But here's what most geo-arbitrage guides get wrong. They focus on cheap beer and street food. The real game changer is understanding the freedom number for each destination. That's the exact amount you need invested to maintain your desired lifestyle indefinitely. By the end of this breakdown, you'll know the freedom numbers for 5 retirement havens, plus the hidden costs that most calculators ignore, and why one surprising destination actually costs more than staying home. Let's start with the country that breaks every assumption about affordable retirement. Because most early retirement plans don't fail on money. They fail within the first 2 years of actually living abroad. Portugal looks expensive on paper. Lisbon rent averages $1,200 monthly for a decent apartment. Restaurant meals hit $15 to $20 easily. Tourist areas feel pricey. But here's the twist. Portugal offers something no other European country provides. The D7 visa requires just $9,840 annual income proof. That's roughly $820 monthly. Compare that to Spain's non-lucrative visa requiring $27,000 annually. The real magic happens outside Lisbon and Porto. Cities like Braga, Aveiro, and Coimbra offer authentic Portuguese living at 40% lower costs. A comfortable lifestyle including housing, utilities, food, and entertainment runs about $1,800 monthly for a single person. Healthcare deserves special mention. Portugal's public system ranks among Europe's best. Private insurance costs just $50 to $100 monthly. Dental work and procedures cost a fraction of US prices. The freedom number for Portugal? Around $540,000 invested using the 4% rule. That generates $21,600 annually, or $1,800 monthly, enough for comfortable living without touching principal. But there's a catch about Portuguese taxes that changes everything for some retirees. More on that in a moment. Portugal's non-habitual resident program offers 10 years of tax benefits. Foreign pensions get taxed at just 10%. Investment income enjoys significant reductions. But this program ends in 2024 for new applicants. Without NHR benefits, Portugal taxes worldwide income aggressively. Investment gains face 28% capital gains tax. Dividend income gets hit hard. This dramatically increases your required freedom number if investments form your primary income source. This is exactly where Portugal stops being cheap for some retirees. Smart move. Structure retirement income as pension payments rather than investment withdrawals where possible. The tax difference could save thousands annually. Now for the destination that delivers European lifestyle at Asian prices. Malaysia surprises everyone with its retirement value proposition. Kuala Lumpur offers gleaming infrastructure, excellent healthcare, and tropical weather year-round. But it's the financial mechanics that make Malaysia special. The Malaysia. My second home program requires just $43,000 in local bank deposits for those over 50. No ongoing income requirements. The visa lasts 10 years with renewal options. Living costs in Malaysia create serious geo-arbitrage opportunities. A luxurious condominium in central Kuala Lumpur rents for $800 to $1,200 monthly. The same space costs $4,000 in similar US cities. Healthcare quality matches Western standards at developing world prices. Private hospitals offer internationally trained doctors and modern equipment. A complete health checkup costs around $150. Prescription medications cost 70% less than US prices. Food presents interesting dynamics. Local Malaysian cuisine costs pennies per meal. A satisfying lunch from street vendors runs $2 to $3. But Western groceries and imported items carry premium prices. Cheese, wine, and familiar brands cost more than back home. The freedom number for Malaysia sits around $360,000. That's $14,400 annually, or $1,200 monthly. Enough for comfortable middle-class lifestyle, including domestic help and regular travel within Southeast Asia. But Malaysia has one quirk that catches many retirees off guard: the detail that makes or breaks the experience for different personality types. Malaysia operates under Islamic principles affecting alcohol availability and social customs. Alcohol costs double Western prices due to heavy taxation. Nightlife scenes exist but feel limited compared to Thailand or Philippines. Conservative dress codes apply in certain areas. For some retirees, this creates perfect peaceful environment. For others, it feels restrictive. The key is understanding your social needs before committing. Language barriers stay minimal. English serves as business language throughout Malaysia. Signage, healthcare, and government services operate bilingually. This eliminates the learning curve other Asian destinations require. Would you prioritize lower costs or familiar cultural elements? Keep that preference in mind for the next destination. The third option flips conventional retirement wisdom completely upside down. Mexico gets dismissed as budget retirement destination, cheap but basic, good for tight budgets but lacking sophistication. This reputation is dangerously outdated. Modern Mexico offers world-class amenities in specific regions. Cities like Mérida, San Miguel de Allende, and Playa del Carmen provide excellent infrastructure, international communities, and cultural richness rivaling European destinations. The proximity advantage changes everything. Flight home costs $300 to $600 instead of $1,500 plus for Asian destinations. Family visits become feasible. Emergency returns stay manageable. Cultural adjustment feels gradual rather than shocking. Healthcare in Mexico deserves serious consideration. Top hospitals in major cities meet international standards. Many doctors trained in US or European medical schools. Prescription drugs cost 60 to 80% less than US prices. Dental tourism saves thousands on major procedures. But here's the surprising part about Mexican retirement costs. The freedom number varies wildly by location and lifestyle choices. Budget retirement in smaller Mexican towns requires just $180,000 freedom number. That's $7,200 annually or $600 monthly. Basic but comfortable living with local integration. Luxury retirement in prime expat zones pushes the freedom number to $600,000. That's $24,000 annually or $2,000 monthly. Resort-style living with all Western amenities and services. Most retirees find the real sweet spot around a $300,000 freedom number. This is where spreadsheets give people false confidence and real-life punches holes in the plan. Comfortable middle ground lifestyle with mix of local and expat experiences is the real goal. The big twist comes next. Mexico offers legal pathways to significantly reduce this freedom number through specific visa strategies. Mexico's temporary resident visa requires proving just $21,600 annual income or $36,000 in bank savings. Permanent residency needs $43,200 annual income or $172,000 in savings. These amounts seem high but include family members. Smart approach: combine Mexico residence with US Social Security optimization. Delayed retirement credits increase Social Security payments 8% annually until age 70. Mexico's lower costs mean smaller Social Security checks stretch further than larger checks in expensive US cities. Currency considerations matter enormously. Peso fluctuations can increase or decrease purchasing power dramatically. The peso strengthened 15% against the dollar in recent years, making Mexico more expensive for dollar-based retirees. Hedge strategy? Maintain diversified income sources and flexible spending patterns. Don't rely entirely on peso-denominated investments or dollar-only income streams. If cost was the only thing that mattered, you'd stop watching after this country. But that's exactly how people end up miserable. Now for the destination that offers the lowest freedom number on this entire list. Vietnam represents the ultimate geo-arbitrage opportunity for adventurous retirees. The numbers sound almost impossible until you experience them firsthand. Ho Chi Minh City offers modern amenities, excellent street food, and vibrant expat communities. Monthly living costs including housing, food, transportation, and entertainment run $600 to $900 for comfortable lifestyle. Hanoi provides similar value with distinct cultural character. Northern Vietnam offers cooler weather, different cuisine traditions, and lower tourist density. Monthly costs stay comparable to southern regions. The freedom number for Vietnam, just $180,000 to $270,000 depending on lifestyle preferences. That's $7,200 to $10,800 annually, less than many Americans spend on car payments and insurance. Healthcare quality varies by location, but major cities offer good private options. International hospitals staff English-speaking doctors. Basic health insurance costs $50 monthly. Prescription medications cost fraction of Western prices, but Vietnam comes with the steepest learning curve of any destination covered. The challenge that determines success or failure for most Western retirees. Language barriers create daily obstacles. Vietnamese uses tonal pronunciation, making basic communication difficult for Western speakers. English adoption remains limited outside tourist areas and international businesses. Cultural differences run deeper than other Southeast Asian countries. Business practices, social customs, and bureaucratic processes operate differently than Western expectations. Patience and adaptability become essential survival skills. Traffic chaos in major Vietnamese cities requires serious adjustment period. Motorbike-dominated streets follow different safety rules. Pedestrian infrastructure stays limited. Many retirees never feel comfortable with local transportation. Weather extremes test comfort zones. Rainy season brings flooding and humidity levels that overwhelm some Westerners. Dry season creates pollution and heat that affect respiratory health. The payoff? Lowest cost of living combined with incredible food culture, friendly people, and fascinating history. Vietnam rewards those willing to embrace significant lifestyle changes. Which option feels most realistic so far? The European sophistication, Asian efficiency, Mexican proximity, or Vietnamese adventure? For deeper guidance on visa requirements and cost breakdowns, join the Horizon Society community where members share real experiences and updated information from each destination. But before deciding, consider the final destination that completely redefines retirement expectations. Thailand combines the best elements from previous options while avoiding their major drawbacks. This explains why Thailand hosts more Western retirees than any other Southeast Asian country. Bangkok offers world-class infrastructure, international healthcare, diverse expat communities, and efficient transportation. Northern cities like Chiang Mai provide cooler weather, lower costs, and relaxed mountain lifestyle. The Thai retirement visa requires $65,000 in Thai bank deposits or $26,000 annual income proof, straightforward requirements with established renewal processes. Living costs in Thailand create excellent geo-arbitrage potential. Comfortable lifestyle including housing, utilities, food, transportation, and healthcare runs $1,000 to $1,500 monthly depending on location and preferences. The freedom number for Thailand sits around $360,000, that's $14,400 annually or $1,200 monthly. Solid middle-class lifestyle with domestic help, regular dining out, and regional travel opportunities. Healthcare deserves special emphasis. Thai private hospitals rival Western standards while costing significantly less. Many facilities earn international accreditation. Medical tourism from expensive countries drives continuous quality improvements. Language barriers stay manageable. English adoption remains higher than Vietnam but lower than Malaysia. Tourist areas and medical facilities operate bilingually. Basic Thai learning helps but isn't essential for daily life. But Thailand has one significant consideration that affects long-term planning strategies: the factor that requires careful financial structuring for serious retirees. Thailand taxes worldwide income for residents spending 180 days annually in country. Recent tax law changes increased scrutiny on foreign income sources. Retirement visa holders face potential tax obligations on overseas pensions and investment income. Smart structuring becomes crucial. Consider maintaining tax residency elsewhere while spending less than 180 days annually in Thailand, or structure income sources to minimize Thai tax exposure. Professional tax advice pays for itself when dealing with international retirement income and multiple country tax obligations. Climate considerations matter for long-term comfort. Thailand's tropical weather means year-round heat and humidity. Air conditioning becomes necessity rather than luxury, affecting monthly utility costs. Rainy season brings flooding risks in certain areas. Bangkok's drainage struggles during heavy rainfall periods. Choose housing locations carefully considering flood history and elevation. The cultural factor creates Thailand's biggest advantage. Thai Buddhism emphasizes respect, patience, and harmony. Thai people generally welcome foreign retirees warmly. Cultural conflicts stay minimal with basic awareness and respectful behavior. Now for the surprising truth about geo-arbitrage that most retirement guides completely ignore. The freedom number represents just half the equation. The other half determines whether geo-arbitrage actually works long-term or creates expensive mistakes. This is why most geo-arbitrage plans collapse within 2 years, even when the numbers look perfect on paper. International health insurance can cost $2,000 to $5,000 annually depending on age and coverage. Visa renewals, legal fees, and bureaucratic requirements add hundreds annually. Currency fluctuation risk affects every calculation. A 20% currency swing can increase or decrease living costs dramatically overnight. The Thai baht strengthened 25% against the dollar over 5 years, making Thailand significantly more expensive for dollar-earning retirees. Emergency fund requirements increase with distance from home. Medical emergencies, family crises, or political instability might require expensive last-minute travel. Maintain larger cash reserves than domestic retirement planning suggests. Social costs matter more than financial calculations indicate. Isolation, language barriers, and cultural stress affect mental health significantly. Many retirees return home within 2 years despite successful financial planning. The real secret? Test before committing. Spend 3 to 6 months in target destinations during different seasons. Experience bureaucracy, healthcare systems, daily life rhythms, and social dynamics before making permanent moves. Geographic diversification beats geographic concentration. Consider splitting time between multiple countries rather than choosing single destination. This reduces political risk, currency risk, and social isolation while maintaining cost advantages. Here's the action plan that turns geo-arbitrage theory into practical retirement strategy. Start with financial foundation. Calculate your current retirement trajectory using domestic costs. Determine gap between current savings rate and required freedom number. This establishes baseline improvement potential through geo-arbitrage. Research visa requirements early. Some programs have age restrictions, health requirements, or financial thresholds that take time to meet. Start visa planning 2 to 3 years before intended retirement date. Build location-independent income streams. Freelancing, consulting, online businesses, or remote work capabilities provide flexibility and reduce dependence on investment withdrawals during market downturns. Consider tax optimization strategies. Consult international tax professionals about foreign earned income exclusion, tax treaties, and residency structuring. Proper planning saves thousands annually. Create emergency contingencies. Maintain US bank accounts, health insurance options, and housing flexibility for potential returns. Geo-arbitrage works best as chosen lifestyle rather than desperate necessity. The mathematics of early retirement through geo-arbitrage are compelling. Cutting required freedom number from $1.2 million to $300,000 accelerates retirement timeline by 8 to 10 years for typical savers. But success requires honest assessment of adaptability, social needs, and risk tolerance. The lowest cost destination won't work if cultural stress creates misery or health problems. Start exploring these options now rather than waiting for traditional retirement age. The earlier you begin international lifestyle experimentation, the more informed your ultimate decisions become. If you're seriously considering any of these moves, the details matter more than the headlines. Check the link below to access detailed resources and join the Horizon Society community. Members share real experiences, updated costs, and practical advice that turns geo-arbitrage dreams into sustainable reality. The traditional retirement timeline assumes expensive domestic living costs. Geo-arbitrage breaks those assumptions completely. The question isn't whether you can afford to make this move. The question is whether you can afford not to explore these possibilities.